Alright, so we have a full Galar strike team, and they're actually really good because we know with Leon's Master Passive, he's going to be giving a major buff to the Galar team because of the passive with being a percentage boost instead of a flat number boost. Because we can see powers up moves of all ally sync pairs by 10% and reduces damage taken by all ally sync pairs by 20% up to a max of 26% damage reduction and a max of 30% damage increase. And 26% and 30% is a max for when you have a full Galar team, which we do. And with the 30% damage increase that we're going to be getting with the damage reduction, it's going to be very good and very beneficial for strikers from the Galar region because you're just going to be hitting very hard. And this team, now that Raihan is here, is very strong because, like, honestly, you're not going to have an issue with move gauge, to be completely honest. Because both the Leon and Raihan, they have the free move next on their trainer move. So you can spam both of their moves together. And then you have Gloria, which you can spam her move as well. And then she also has move gauge boost. So whenever you're struggling with move gauge, if you do, like that's if they survive. Like when you have all three of them attacking at once, like you're gonna be doing a lot of damage. But if, like, let's say somehow they end up surviving, you could just use move gauge boost and then have a decent amount of move gauge again to start spamming everything. And the fact that Raihan actually, or not Raihan, Leon has MP Rekindle, you could use your training move again if you get lucky with the MP Refresh with MP Rekindle. So that's going to be very good. I think Raihan, yeah, Raihan does have MP Refresh on his training move, but you only get that at 2 out of 3, I think. I only have him at 1 out of 5, so yeah, you need 2 out of 5 or 3 out of 5 in order to get the MP Refresh, which kind of does suck, but I mean, he's still pretty solid even at 1 out of 5. But nonetheless, this team is very strong. So we're going to take a look at what they can do in the speed challenge. Now, obviously, Raihan is going to have the complete advantage here, considering he has 100% buff. So his stats are just going to be skewed. So we'll just see. We'll have fun with this for the first battle, and then we'll actually go into normal battles after this right here. Because I just want to sort of show off very quickly like what they can do all together. Like you're really not gonna have any issues with move gauge, because like right when you start off the battle, Raihan is gonna be like ready to go. Like he's gonna have +4 on his special attack, physical attack, and then you could just bust out Leon's training move, get the free move next. Same with Raihan, you have that ready to go too. Then your Steel Beam is going to be 0 move gauge, and then same with Leon's Inferno. It's a 4 move gauge, but you don't have to worry about that because it's a free move next. And then you can just go with Gloria and just use Behemoth Blade, which is going to take away 4 move gauge, but all of them, I mean, Leon and Gloria, like they do have a high % chance to get their move gauge refresh, so you don't really have to worry too much about that. But look at the damage that this guy can do. It's just so insane. And then you have Leon here doing 2,000 damage, but like he does get stronger when you do have burn on them. And then you have Gloria doing the damage, and then you got your move gauge. And then like you're going to be sync moving very fast too at the very beginning. So like it's not going to be an issue. It's insane. Like this is not going to be like my fastest run at all. But it is going to be pretty solid. I mean, we could have probably beat my record if I'm going to be completely honest. I just didn't target the opponent too well. But I mean, like a minute and 11 seconds or a minute and somewhat seconds is still pretty solid nonetheless, even though like I wasn't really trying to get a good time. But yeah, like a minute and 20 seconds, pretty solid. Like, can you die? There we go. Finally, Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh man, yeah. But yeah, like as you can see, like the Galar team is good. Like you don't really have to worry too much about move gauge problems. Because they do have move gauge or a free move next with Raihan and Leon. So you're gonna be busting out attacks like crazy, especially with Gloria with her MP refreshes and move gauge refreshes. Same with Leon. Like you're not gonna have any issues, especially once you have Leon or Raihan. Sorry, at 3 out of 5, like you're gonna have no issues at all. So now let's go into the training courses and use a little bit of stamina. And let's go into the cap unlock area and do some battles here and see what they can do when Raihan isn't super effective or have that 100% boost. So let's go into the battle and see what they can do over here. Like even when you're not super effective, like if you can just constantly dish out high damage attacks like what they were able to do, like it's gonna be very, very good. So we're gonna continue with times or regular speed, just because like we can just sort of see everything happen like clearly. Because like when you have it in times 3 speed, everything just goes super super quick, and it's just kind of hard to follow along, especially in a viewer standpoint. Because like when I say times 3 speed, it's so hard to just follow along, like along with trying to commentate. So like a lot of the times now, going forward, when I do videos and battling, I'm gonna have it in like regular speed or times 2 speed, just to make it a little bit easier for me and for you guys as well when you're watching the video. Because I had a bad habit of having it in times 3 speed, and I know it actually made it a little bit harder for you guys. So and it made it hard for me too. So I'm gonna keep it at times 2 speed. But yeah, we already got our sync move, so that's like really good. We're gonna sync move with Gloria just because like Raihan, when he's at 1 out of 5, his sync move isn't gonna be doing too much damage. But yeah, like when Leon uses his training move, he has a -2 on the sync move countdown. Same with Gloria, so that's gonna be -4. And then plus when you're having all those other attacks come into play too, like you're gonna get to your sync move super quick, and then that can happen right there. Now, it is so fast. Like the Galar team is just so fun. And like this is not an optimal team that you're gonna want to run on super hard events, just because the defense isn't gonna be very high. Like yeah, you are gonna have damage reduction, but at the same time, your defense is still gonna be low because you're not gonna have anyone on the team that can increase your defense. Leon and Raihan, they minus their own defense as well, so you're gonna be very vulnerable, even though you have damage reduction active. You're still gonna be taking a decent amount of damage, so you want to be careful if you are running with this team. I would only recommend running a full striker team if the event is not really too difficult, like in full force battle or in like the legendary arena and stuff like that. Like I wouldn't really recommend running this kind of team or a full striker team in general, just because like I said, you're gonna be very vulnerable. So you want to have like maybe Obstagoon for the Galar team so that you can increase your defense and everything. So that would be a better option. And then you can still have like 2 other strikers on the team if you really want to. But like in regular events like these kind of battles, like it's gonna be a lot of fun to have a full striker team, obviously. But yeah, you will just get hit super hard in harder events, so definitely don't recommend doing that. Um, but yeah, like Raihan is super effective here if you were to use Rock Slide, but I'm not gonna do that because I want to show off what they can do when they're just attacking when they're not super effective. And like as you can see, like this stage isn't like hard or anything, but like you can definitely still do a good amount of damage, because like when you queue up all 3 attacks together, that's going to be a lot of damage. Like let's say Raihan does 3,000 damage, and then Charizard does 3,000 damage, and then Gloria does 3,000 damage too. That's like 9,000 damage in one turn, which is pretty good, I would say. And then obviously if all 3 of them were super effective, the damage would be a lot higher, especially once you get the burn active with Leon. Like you're gonna be set. The damage is gonna be very very high. But yeah, it's a lot of fun to use this team. I would probably say this is the best full striker team in the game, just because the buffs they get when they're all paired together because of the Master Passive from Leon is just really really good. But like I said, it's not something I would recommend to run in events like these right here. Like the Champion Stadium Master Mode, definitely don't recommend running a full striker team. You're just gonna get desecrated. In Battle Villa, maybe, I guess, if you really want to try something different in Battle Villa. Maybe in the Legendary Arena, depending on the stage. But yeah, like this one right here, like I don't know, maybe you could possibly do it. I still need to do the missions, and I still need to get the 4-star medal, so I'll do that later. But yeah, like you can possibly do it, but like I said, running a full striker team isn't going to be like an optimal thing to do, but with the Galar team, with the Master Passive, it is kind of acceptable just because of the damage reduction. So you're not going to be getting hit as hard, but full striker team nonetheless is going to be a lot of fun because the damage is obviously going to be super high, because then when you take into effect of the theme skills, it's going to be very good in terms of damage, because every kind of number that takes effect is going to be more damage that you're going to be doing, especially since the 30% is a percentage boost. So like even if you have +9 more points on your physical attack, that's going to be a lot more in terms of percentage because it's a percentage boost. Like the I'm not good at explaining stuff, but like honestly, percentage boosts are always going to be better than a flat number boost. And when we look at the theme skills over here for Raihan, for example, he's going to be getting the steel boost right here. So he's going to be getting +60 more special attack and physical attack with Gloria on the team. Plus, you're going to be getting Galar Strike, so that's going to be another 16 attack boost, which is going to be good. And then you have other stuff with Leon as well. What do they share together? We can actually see very quickly. Because all of them are going to be strike boost, so everything that they share, they're going to be getting more attack from that. So Galar, so yeah, that's quite a bit of damage. Leon is probably going to be the one that gets the least amount of damage in here, added to his stats, but still, like, they're going to be really good, as you can see. Like, when you queue up all their attacks together, the damage that you do is going to be very, very high all at once. But yeah, I just wanted to sort of showcase this team. Like, it wasn't on any hard event or anything, but like I said, just wanted to showcase it because like you can run full strike team if you want to have fun, but in hard events, it's not really going to be an optimal thing to do, just because you are going to be very vulnerable, because strikers' defenses, they're not that high. As you can see, like Raihan, his defenses are pretty low. Same with Leon, his defenses are pretty low. And Gloria, like, I mean, her defenses are a little bit higher, but I think it's just because she has a legendary Pokemon, so it's just natural that they're going to have a little bit higher stats. But regardless, like, the defense is still going to be a problem. But with the damage reduction, it's going to help a little bit. So if you want to run a full striker team, it's definitely going to be a lot of fun. The damage is going to be very high, and you're going to have a lot of fun. But that's good for this video. Let me know what you guys think of the full Galar Strike team. Let me know if you run a full striker team, even if it's not a Galar. Let me know if you do run a full striker team and what you think of it. That'll be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.